Following on from a report conducted by the University of Exeter and partners on the impact and potential of local sustainable food networks in Cornwall, Arca delved deeper into the business models of Cornish growers that have embedded themselves in their communities.
I've been involved in Camel CSA since the beginning, since its inception 15 years ago. We're a not-for-profit organisation and we grow vegetables on a site in Wadebridge, producing vegetables for the local population. So volunteers are absolutely essential to Camel CSA's success. We would not exist without them. People come here and they are able to learn where their veg is grown, how the food is grown. They get to meet people, socialise, exercise, and also without them we would not be able to run.
We started in a very small way with 10 or 15 boxes and we are now doing maybe 70, 75 boxes a week.
The thing about community-supported agriculture schemes is that we come in all shapes and sizes. We do it in a certain way because we're led very much by a community core management group. But most CSAs, in fact, are led by producers, but we do it the other way around.
It was always going to be a membership-led CSA. So we set up the CSA and then set up a steering group, a group of volunteers, unpaid, to organise what needed to be organised.
So every year we have an AGM where people can step up to be part of the core group management team. We can have up to 10. So we have a diverse mix of people who've all got different, career backgrounds and different strengths, and they really help to, direct the CSA in its future.
It's very, very important to be able to go by group decisions, to understand that if a decision is made democratically, everyone is expected to go along with it.
So we don't have customers, we have members, because being a CSA, people who subscribe to get a box are paying to have a share of the harvest.
Unlike a lot of other community organisations, we have income from our subscribers, from our membership, and that covers our day-to-day running costs. And what's interesting is that we know from our stats and from what we find out from people when they join us is that most people join us because word of mouth is the reason they've heard about us.
It's really important to value the volunteers because they are key. So holding events where they're able to come and use the site and enjoy it. Ideally making sure that they're doing jobs that they enjoy, but at least making sure that people are, not stuck doing something that they actively dislike, and listening to them and making sure they're thanked and that they feel appreciated. Each community growing project is unique to the area in which it's located. I would consider it being close to the town in which you want to provide with vegetables. If you are able to be seen, that's perfect. If people can walk to you, if you can deliver to them easily, perfect. We've surveyed our membership a few times asking whether or not organic was more important than locality, and it has every time come out the result that locality was more important, and we probably buy in about 15% financially over the year. We've had a real challenge when we had to change site. While that was incredibly tough, it was a real opportunity for taking all the things that had worked and leaving behind all the things that hadn't.
The original lease was for 10 years on the land, and the landlord wanted us off after those 10 years. So we had to very seriously think about whether we should fold, and we were only doing 25 to 30 boxes at the time, or to go through all the effort of moving everything from one site to another. And that was a major move, and it was the best thing we did.
Starting a community growing project is a lot of hard work, and I think it's definitely worth knowing that from the beginning.
It's important to start off small. There's only so much work you can do, and if you try to take on too much, then it will get on top of you and you will be disheartened. Start small and do what you can in the time available.
Well, we were the first in the southwest of its kind, and one of the first in the country, so we actually had hardly anyone to talk to about how to do it. And I wish we had had more people to talk to about how to do it. What happens now is that people come and see us instead. And we're not experts, but we do try and share what we've learned over the years, and particularly what we've learned from our mistakes.
Every grower's business model is unique and should respond to their community. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. There is, however, a lot to learn from those who have already successfully embedded themselves in the growing sector. Share your knowledge, build networks, and create that ripple effect towards a sustainable future.